I've been getting a lot of comments lately, and one keeps coming up again and again. Patrick, I passed my HGV license, but I can't find a job. Every company wants experience. Nobody will give me a chance. And I hear you, I really do. But I'm going to be honest with you today, because that's what this channel is about. In most cases, the problem is not the job market. The problem is how you are looking. I'm Patrick from Retro HGV Training. I've been in this industry over 20 years. I've got people finishing their license with us and going straight into work, earning £50,000 a year. Real people, real money. So today I'm going to tell you exactly how to find your first lorry driving job. Step by step, no fluff. And if you're new here, subscribe. This channel is here to help you get into the cab and stay there. Right, let's start with the biggest mistake, and this is the one that's going to sting a little, but I need you to hear it. You're applying for the wrong jobs. I've had people tell me, Patrick, I've sent out 200 applications and nobody's come back to me. 200. And when I ask them what they applied for, half of those jobs required 2 years experience minimum. So out of 200 applications, 199 of them were never going to reply. Not because the market is dead, not because HGV jobs doesn't exist, because you didn't qualify for the role you applied for. Think about it this way. If I am fully qualified plumber, I'm not going to apply for a bricklaying job because nobody is going to take me. It doesn't matter how good I am at plumbing. Wrong job, wrong application, no reply. It's the same thing here. When you are newly qualified, you need to be applying for the roles that specifically say no experience required or will consider newly qualified drivers. That's your target. That's your list. Not every HGV job, not everything on the board. The ones that are actually looking for someone like you. And yes, those jobs exist. I promise you, my students find them all the time. So, before we go any further, if you've been applying for everything and getting nothing back, stop, reset, start applying smart, not applying everywhere. The second thing I want to talk about is persistence. I want to be clear about what that actually means, because I think some people have the wrong idea. Persistence doesn't mean sending out 200 applications and then giving up when nothing comes back. Persistence means staying in it, checking job boards every day, following up, trying new approaches. When one thing isn't working, another. Because here's the reality, the right job might not be posted today. It might be posted next Tuesday, or it might never be posted at all. Which brings me to the next point. Talk to people. I know that sounds simple, almost too simple, but I cannot tell you how many drivers found their first job not through a job board, but through a conversation. Talk to the other drivers, talk to people you did your training with, talk to friends, family, anyone who works in logistics, transport, anything near that industry. Because here's what happens. Companies don't always advertise. A lot of the time a job comes up and the manager just asks around, do you know anyone? And if your name comes up, that's your foot in the door before the job even hits a website. I've seen it happen more times than I can count. Someone finishes their license, mentions it to the right person, and within a week they're in a cab earning a wage. So don't underestimate the power of just talking. Tell people you are qualified. Tell them you are looking. You'd be surprised what comes back. Now this one. People look at me like I'm old-fashioned when I say it, but I don't care because it works. Knock on doors. Physically go to transport companies near you. Go to their yard and speak to the transport manager or the depot manager. If you can, introduce yourself. Tell them you're qualified, you're local, you're available, and you are looking for work. I've got companies local to me, good companies, proper companies, who never advertise. Not on job boards, not online, nothing. They just take on drivers when they need them. And how do they find those drivers? Word of mouth. People walking through the door. Now, I work with some of those companies directly. When my students finish their training, I can sometimes point them in the right direction if they're local to us. But I'm not going to put contact details in the video, because if you are in Doncaster and the company is near us, that's not good to you. Geography matters in this job. But the principle works everywhere. Find the transport companies near you, look them up, drive past industrial estates, retail parks, distribution centers, see who is operating, then go and knock. The worst they can say is no, and most of the time, they'll at least take your number. The best job I've ever heard of was found because someone knocked on the gate at 7:30 in the morning and called the manager on his way in. That driver started the following Monday. True story. Right, job boards. Total Jobs, CV Library, Indeed, these are all useful, but use them properly. Don't just search HGV driver and apply for everything that comes up. Filter it. Search specifically for no experience or newly qualified. Read the advert properly before you apply. If it says 2 years minimum, skip it. The job is not for you right now. The job is for you in 2 years. But here's something a lot of people miss. Company websites. Think about the companies local to you, the ones you know, the ones you see on the road. Go to their website, look for a careers page. A lot of companies post jobs there that never go onto the big job boards because they would rather not pay the listing fee if they can find someone direct. So make a list, 10, 15 local companies you know operate in your area. Go through every single one of their website, check their careers page. If there is nothing there today, check again next week and the week after. That list is your personal job board and nobody else is working it. Now, I want to address something else that comes up in the comments. People say, Patrick, these wages you are talking about, 50, 60, 70,000, that's not real. You're making that up. I'm not making it up. I know what I know because I talk to drivers. I talk to the people who came through us, who are out there working right now. When I say 50,000 for a newly qualified driver, that is coming directly from the conversation I've had. Real wages, real pay slips. I've got drivers who finished their license with retro HGV training and walk straight into their employment. Not after months of searching, straight in. And they are earning well. Is it every single person? No. Some people take longer, some people need to widen their search or be more flexible on location or shift pattern. That's real too, but the opportunity is there, the job are there, their wages are there. What determines whether you get them is how hard and how smart you look. Look, I know it's frustrating. You've done the hard part, you've passed the theory, you've passed the practical, you've got the license. And now someone's telling you, sorry, we need experience. That is annoying, I get it. But don't let that one rejection or 10 rejections convince you the industry is close to you, because it isn't. Apply for the right jobs. Be persistent. Talk to people, knock on doors. Use job board smart. Go direct to company websites. And if you are doing all of that consistently every day, you will find something. I've seen it too many times to doubt it. The driver shortage is real. The wages are real. The jobs are there. You just have to go and get them. If this video helped you, smash the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need to hear this. Subscribe if you haven't already. I put out content every week to help you pass your test, find work and build a career in this industry. And if you've got questions, drop them in the comments. Tell me where you're struggling. Tell me what's not working. I read everything and I reply. If you are thinking about getting your license and want to know more about training, our number is in the description. WhatsApp us, no pressure, just a conversation. I'm Patrick, this is Retro HGV Training. Good luck out there and I'll see you in the next one.